Hello everyone, this is Tarot and I am back with another timeless speaker card reading. Welcome if you are new and welcome back if you have been here before. So today's speaker card reading is going to be a little bit more triggering than usual because we are going to talk about why people may not like you, or why they seem to ignore you, or why they can't seem to stand you. So I never felt inclined to do this kind of topic before because it can be a little bit off-putting, but I feel like maybe sometimes we need a healthy amount of self-introspection and self-awareness, especially if we often evoke certain negative reaction from people and we wonder, what did I do wrong? So it doesn't have to mean that you are a bad person. Like this is not to tell that you are a bad person, but maybe there are certain shadowy or darker aspect in your characteristic that may arise as a result of, I don't know, maybe trauma or a certain generational karma or something, or I don't know. But yeah, so we may need to look into that so that we can see the problem and we can heal it and improve ourselves and be the best version of ourselves. Okay, so yeah, we have 3 piles here as usual. This is pile number 1, 2 and 3. So if you want to choose with intuition, pure intuition, just look at these piles and pick the one that you feel most drawn to, and don't second guess, don't think too much, just go right away with your first gut instinct. And if you need some objects to help you choose, I do have some stickers right here that I will shuffle on these cards and see where they land. Okay, alright, so for pile number 1, 2 and 3, stickers. Okay, that one wants to land there. Alright. So which pile do you want to go? Here? Okay, one more. Alright, that's the third. Okay, there you go. So choose the sticker that you feel calling out to you, and don't pick the prettiest one, okay? But just choose the sticker that you feel calls out to you. So yeah, the timestamp as usual will be in the description box below and the comment section, and I will start with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. So if you are drawn to the first pile or this sticker of BTS album Map of the Soul Persona, this is going to be your reading on why people don't seem to like you or why they can't seem to stand you. So I never did this kind of reading before. I was never drawn to it. So if you missed the intro, this reading is not intended to put you down or bring you down, but to see the reasons as to why you may evoke certain negative reaction or bring up certain negative attitude in people you meet. And we are going to look into what may be the root cause and how to heal it. Okay, so I have some pre-shuffled, pre-pulled oracle cards here, and these decks are normally used for love and light messages, for encouraging messages and stuff, but I don't know why I felt drawn to use them for this reading. So we will see what they say. So yeah, we are going to flip this over and to clarify them with tarot. So the first message is star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. Second message is work. I'm now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. independence, the more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child, dear Lord. And we also have eternity. Interesting. So yeah, I can already see where this may be going. I think this is more like, okay, so you are someone with you are very spiritually awakened, and you have a very bright aura, and you may also be very kind-hearted, very pure, like the Snow White in this card. Like you can see that she has bitten the poisonous apple from the wicked witch, from the wicked queen, and she is in comatose state. But we have the stars falling all around her, and we have star bathing. So I guess this is more like you are surrounded by toxic people who are drawn to your light. So you know the saying, like moths to a flame. So your energy, you are so connected to source, and you are most likely a star seed because your light, your personality is very pure, very bright. You are very caring, kind-hearted, and this is why people don't like you, because you are very high vibrational. I know that it seems contradictory. Like I just said, they are drawn to you like a moth to a flame, like because your energy, your vibration is so high, so you draw people with low vibration, and it's like they feed on your energy. Because we have work also here, and it says I'm now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. So maybe they kind of like they use you sometimes for their benefit, and you thought that they were your friends, but when you ask them to do something for you or ask them for help, it's like they turn you down, they disappoint you. Yeah, like this poisonous apple here. Like Snow White is very trusting. In the fairy tale, the wicked queen has tried to kill her 3 times, and she fell into her tricks 3 times, even though the 7 dwarfs have warned her, don't fall into the tricks of the wicked queen. Like the wicked queen disguised herself as an old woman selling stuff, and even though Snow White has already had her first experience getting duped by the wicked queen and almost died, she still fell like the 2nd time and the 3rd time to the wicked queen's trap, and the 3rd time is not the time lucky, but the 3rd time she really like quote unquote died. So yeah, it's like you probably have been experiencing betrayals from people you thought were your friends. You probably, and I just realized, like, I have owned this deck for a while now, but only now I noticed this woman lying here, lying down, starbathing, and look at the parallels. I mean, oh my god, like, I wish you could see me shuffling live, because I really didn't pay attention to this, and only now I realized that these 2 pictures are very much alike. So I think the reason why people don't like you is because not only you are very pure, very likable, very kind-hearted, and maybe physically beautiful as well. It's like you are radiant, and a lot of people are jealous of you, but yet they still want to feed off your energy. So they probably you have had experiences where people come to you, they want to be your friend and stuff, they speak sweetly to you and ask you to do a lot of things for them, but when you expect them to do the same to you, to return the favor, it's like they turn you down. And it's like you have fallen into this trap many times because you like to help people. See, use me to relieve suffering on the planet. This is why these low vibrational people come to you, because they are, it's like they kind of love and hate you at the same time. It's just like the Wicked Queen. The Wicked Queen hates Snow White because she wants what she has. You see the parallel here. So these people at work, and I don't know, maybe in school, they are jealous of you because you are radiant, and maybe because you attract people that these other people want to attract. Like you attract, if you are a woman, you attract many men towards you because you are pretty, you are beautiful inside out, and these people don't realize that your beauty comes from inside. It's like you are radiating this bright, comforting kind aura, pure aura. So yeah, so they take advantage of you. And I think, like with this star baiting, and with this Snow White here having fallen into the Wicked Queens for the third time, and with the independence and this, I think this is a moth, right? Or is it a butterfly? Well, let's say it a butterfly. But I think the reason they dislike you is also because you probably have awakened, you have realized this pattern and you are changing it, because we have independence and we have this butterfly. So this is saying that you have learned not to depend on other people to get yourself validated, not to depend on other people to make you happy, because they will always disappoint. Like, not all of them, but most of who you have encountered have always disappointed you. So you finally learn from your lesson. So you have been given this second chance to improve your life, to detoxify yourself. Yeah, detoxify. Oh my God, this is a toxic apple, and this is star baiting, crystal grid transmission activation. It's as if the universe is cleansing you right now and healing you from this toxicity that you have experienced from these toxic people who have drained your energy, who have metaphorically killed you. It's like they are now resuscitating you. Is that the word? Resuscitating? Yeah. Reviving you. They are reviving you. And they are also like making you aware of this pattern so that you won't repeat it anymore. And I think with this independence and work, like these two cards flip together, I think you know how to really save your energy to do a work that really will bring fulfillment and satisfaction to you, rather than doing work for toxic people who will only drain your energy and make you unable to fulfill your soul purpose or to do things that are really needed to do, like to really help people who are in need. You love to help people, but the thing is that in the past you have helped the wrong people and they suck out your energy, and as a result you don't have energy anymore to do the real work for people who are really in need, like maybe your family members, or maybe for some of you, maybe the family members are the toxic people, like to do the work for the causes that you believe in. So now, in order for you to be able to do the work that the universe wants you to do in this world, you need to be cleansed of all toxicity, and you need to be more independent and to establish clear boundaries with the people who actually don't need your help, but they want to take things from you with ill intention. And so I think you have learned to be independent, maybe recently, maybe the last few years. You learn to prioritize yourself, to care for the inner child, to give yourself more self-love, self-care, me time. Maybe in the past, you always prioritize work, job, your boss, your college, maybe even family members who actually don't need your help, like they can't help themselves, but they kind of cling on to you. It's like you prioritize them, but you didn't prioritize yourself. And so eventually you lost all the energy and you have to be resuscitated by the universe. And so now, having learned all of these things, having gotten this download from the universe, you realize, oh, okay, I have been spending my energy on the wrong things or wrong people. So now I am going to make better boundaries, stricter boundaries, so that I can really focus my energy, my passion to what really matter. Yeah, to what really matter. So you learn to take more rest time, to entertain your inner child, so that your creativity, your playfulness will remain intact. You know, like if you are being sucked out of energy, like you won't have the strength anymore, or the ability to create. But now you protect yourself, your inner child, and your creativity. So now you realize that if most people are toxic, you learn to be your own best friend. You learn to be happy on your own, to be your own best friend. So you learn to say no. You start saying no to people. Like if you see that these people, you have learned the signs, you have learned the red flags, and we have red here. You have learned the red flags. So if you see that these people feel a bit off, and I think with the rejuvenation, resuscitation, you get more spiritually awakened, and you can recognize people who are potentially toxic, or who may not mean well, or who may have some ulterior motives for approaching you. So you learn to recognize those people and learn to say no, or ask them to prove their words, or give them like terms and conditions, like if this is a work thing, or client service provider thing. Like you start to, maybe before you charge too low for your services, or you do a lot of work for different people in your company, even though it's not really your responsibility, and you are not being paid extra for that. It's like no more of that. It's like you start to say no, and for people who cannot give back to you the energy, and you start establishing terms and conditions, like they need to do things on your terms. Like if they want you to help them, they need to wait until you have free time to do so. Like if they are not your boss, if they are not your parents, like even your parents, they need to like learn to respect your boundaries, your me time, your self-care time. So you learn to be independent, to not cling to other people, to break free of this chain of codependency. And that's why these people dislike you, because you have been awakened, because you have seen their true colors. So previously they're already jealous of you or look down on you. That's why they take advantage of you, right? And now they hate you because you start to see their true colors and start saying no. And establish terms and condition of mutually beneficial relationship. This can also be like if you have a partner and your partner always take you for granted, you are not having that shit anymore, and it's like your partner is like, why do you change so much? What happened to my boo? Like yeah, you know. So yeah, the reason why they don't like you is because you will take no more nonsense. You refuse to be used by them anymore. So let's draw some tarot cards to see in more detail, to clarify these oracle cards. So spirit guides of love and light, please clarify these cards. Why people don't seem to like pile number 1? Can you clarify each of these oracle card answering the question? Why people don't seem to like pile number 1, or why they feel like they are being, why they can't stand pile number 1. Oh yeah, they can't stand you because they are jealous. Like see the Snow White and the Wicked Queen. But let's see why they seem to dislike pile number 1. Clarify the star baiting card, please. Clarify the star baiting card. This one wants to come up. Clarify the star baiting card. Okay, let's see. Yes, Page of Pentacles. It's like you are pure. You may be, like I told you before, you probably have been a bit naive in the past. Like Page of Pentacles is a child, and she is watering this flower. And actually her job is just to water her own flower, her own work, her own responsibility. You see this even the white gown reflects purity. Like your aura is so bright that people cannot stand it. It's just like Snow White. And just consider the other people as the Wicked Queen. Like they are so vain. They so want this outside validation to make themselves worthy, that when they see you just being yourself, just watering your own garden and being independent, being happy with yourself, it's like they cannot stand you. They cannot stand to see you, and but then they take advantage of you to rob you of your shine, you know, to rob you of your shine. Maybe like say, maybe at school or at work, you are a model student and the other students hate you, and so they devise this plan to make you look unfavorable in front of the teachers. Like they consider you a teacher's pet, so they begin to like maybe, I don't know, they play pranks on you, or they set you up when there are exams, so that the teacher will think that you are the one who try to cheat, when actually it's them who try to cheat. You know, they set you up. But when it comes to homework, when it comes to studying, they ask for your help, like hypocrites. But yeah, you are a very very spirited person, very free spirited person, I mean. And for some of you, it's like you don't have this, how to put this into words. This has the energy of someone who probably used to be bullied or pressured in school or at the workplace, and then the next day they tender their withdrawal or resignation letter, and they say, bye bitch. Things like that. So they are jealous of your newfound freedom, and it's like with the Fool here, it's like you are on divine protection. I think your spirit guides not only cleanse you, but they also protect you so that you can do whatever you want to do without being afraid of people making you feel guilty anymore or gaslighting you anymore. It's like you are now unaffected by that. You don't care anymore. Like, I'm going to do my thing and forget you all. Like, if you want my help, okay, I mean, you are still a light worker. You help people, yes, but only if you cannot do this yourself, and if this is a work thing, like, you also need to do something for me in exchange of my time and energy. It's like you are not that, like, you're the fool, but not so foolish anymore. It's like now you are free to do whatever you please without feeling this guilt of not catering to other people, and they hate you for that, because you get to experience a lot of exciting things. Yeah, like I said, that bye bitch thing. All right. Yeah, the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. I think you still feel some kind of guilt or some kind of sadness that things have come to this, that probably you have lost a few friends who are maybe not really so good friends, but you have to pay attention that that people who really love you still stick with you, even though you decide to get into this pond or this pool, and people, the other friends desert you, you still have real friends sticking with you. Yeah, you become the emperor. You tend your own garden, and you do the work that really matters. You take care of the things that you are born here to do, and not doing things for others. Okay, so you are just serving the universe now with your talents, with your gifts, and I believe that you are very talented, very gifted, and even if you don't think you are, I think your personality alone is enough to brighten the room. So for some of you, maybe you get popular. Like, before you are already this bright thing, but it's like you hide it because you want to please other people. But now you are like, okay, I'm going to spread my wings and show my true self with the Page of Pentacles and the Fool, and other people now can see the beauty of your garden. Other people can see your light, and you become famous. It's like, if this is a career thing, like, you let go of that job, that toxic job, and you become an independent worker, and you get many clients because I don't know, your talents, your gifts, and your personality shine bright, and people can see your passion about your work, how you are passionate about your work, and how skillful you are, how professional you are, and they want to work with you. It's like they flock to you, not to use you, but to work with you. And I think the people who dislike you, it's like the revenge of the nerds almost. Yeah, so you eventually get to do the real work. All right, so please clarify I lost my train of thought there for a minute. Like I think I want to say something earlier, but now I forgot what was that. But anyway, I hope that it will come back. So please clarify work. So yeah, your business will prosper. Like if you quit your job, a toxic job, you will prosper. So please clarify the work card, please. Okay, the Hangman. So I think with this Hangman card, you eventually realize that being good and doing good is not equal people pleasing, okay? And by people pleasing, I don't mean you kiss ass, no. I mean you are always afraid that people get disappointed, or maybe you have been too kind-hearted, you have been too pure to see that people only take advantage of you, like they ask you to do their work with 101 reasons, and because you want to help, maybe you have this tendency to help people, and you fail to see that sometimes there are people who should do the work on their own. So with the Hangman here, you eventually realize that. I think while you are being cleansed of this toxicity, or if you haven't been cleansed from this already, it's like you are going to realize, you are going to be changed. Like your perspective are going to be, your perspective will change. Yeah, if you see, she is hanging on this, I don't know, this zipper. She is hanging from this zipper. And this is like a cloth made of leaves. And there are so many birds around her. And these birds to me look like these people who want your time, energy, and attention and take it for granted. And then maybe you experiencing something, or maybe you have experienced something that that left you hanging or left you feeling confused and disappointed, and you have to take a break from maybe a relationship, or you are going to take a break from a relationship to really reflect on what is wrong here. Like maybe you feel like I have done everything for everybody, but why they still dislike me? Well, they dislike you because they look down on you, because you are so easy to be taken advantage of. I mean, it's funny, right? But yeah, I kind of get it. I'm currently rereading this novel series of girls' boarding schools. And there was this book in the series, in one of the series, where there was a new student, and this student was eager to please everyone, and always picture herself as a saint. And actually it made others not just looking down on her, but it's like they feel put off by her. People who are not toxic, who will not take advantage of you, will probably dislike you because you try to please other people so much. So there is another message coming. So if you feel like your friends, like your real friends, have been distancing themselves from you, it's because probably they cannot stand seeing you doing all this kindness for other people and neglecting yourself and your relationship with your true friends. Your true friends know that these people are not good for you, but still you are on their beck and call instead of really spending quality time with people who really care for you. So if you have friends, like real good friends who never take advantage of you, if they pull away from you, it's because they see you not having boundaries, and they kind of give up on you, because maybe they have told you not to do that, not to cater for these people who are actually not good for you, but you keep doing it. So your friends are finally put off by you too. But I think you might have recently gone through a break in, or a pause in a relationship, platonic or romantic, because you have been too busy doing things for other people who actually don't need your help, and neglecting people who you actually need to spend more time with. And you are now confused. I try to make everybody happy, but why? If I spend more time with my family, my best friends, my spouse, my college, or my boss will be displeased. And if I try to spend more time at work, it's like my family will be displeased. You need to prioritize. You need to prioritize people who will not take away your energy for their benefit, but not giving anything back. And sometimes you need to prioritize only you, and not any of these people. You should come first, because if you cater to your own needs, because nobody knows you better than yourself. So if you cater to your own needs, you feed your inner child by watching movies, traveling somewhere alone to the place you love, or watching movies alone or with someone who really care for you. It's like you get your energy back, and you have to spend more time with yourself and with those people who truly care for you and who will give back to you the energy you spend for them, so that you have this, you will not be drained, but you will have this full energy and brightness to really do a work that matters. Okay? So, spirit guides of love and light, please clarify independence. Seven of Cups. This is saying that, and we have star baitings, and we have 7 stars here. So you are really a star seed. No wonder people are so attracted to you. But if you are not careful, it's like they can exploit your energy, your star energy. So, 7 of Cups. And I want to add that even Ascended Master needs rest. Like Jesus, he healed a lot of people, but he needs rest. So, you too need rest. You should prioritize your own health and well-being, mental and physical, before you can serve other people, like people who really, really need your good work, and achieve your soul purpose. I think this is like with this independence, when you pull your energy back from these people who suck off your energy, but they gossip behind you and they don't give back to you, you will gain this surge of energy to manifest your dream. And I think I have said that you are probably very multi-talented. Anything you do will be successful. It's like you have the Midas touch. But these people who are jealous of you, they want to bring you down. They want to steal your Midas touch, so they dim your light. They either silence you or they take advantage of you by clinging on to you like a leech. So when you gain your independence, nothing is stopping you from manifesting your dreams, because these dreams these dreams, oh my God. And we have map of the soul persona, map of the soul. This star, your dreams, your passion, these are the things that require your attention, because you were born with this passion, with this desire, with these skills or talents for a reason. It's like they are part of your soul's journey, map of the soul. They are part of your soul's journey. And so you should water your own garden first before you can embark on this new adventure. So this Fool card can also mean you are now ready to embark on a new adventure, feeling fully rejuvenated after being cleansed from the toxic people or situation. Or if you haven't gotten out yet from those people or situation, try and ask your spirit guides for help. Help me, get me out of this. Like, give me a new job, anything, a new gig, so that I can ditch, I can throw away this job or leave behind these people. So yeah, these manifestations are written in the stars for you, written in the stars. It's part of your soul journey. It's part of the map, blueprint of your soul. So ask your spirit guides, your angels, God, universe to help you, and they will come. They will come. They will come to revive you from this lethargy that you feel from serving too many interests, and they will direct you to what really matters, your manifestation, your true desire, your soul desire, okay? Oh my God. I think this is a sign that I need to take care of myself too. I mean, I wasn't coughing earlier. So clarify eternity, please, God, Spirit, Universe. Clarify eternity as to why people don't seem to like pile number 1. Clarify what eternity means. 6 of Swords. Yeah, you are walking away from things that no longer serve you to embark on a new start, new adventure after you realize what is wrong. You realize you have given your energy to too many causes, too many people, and now you only focus on your true north. You are seeking your true north. You are seeking peace, rest. Maybe a lot of you have been needing holiday and quiet time and sabbatical leave for a while, but you have not been taking it because you focus all your energy to your job and not taking care of yourself, not taking care of your mental, spiritual, physical health. And now you start to realize that this is the one you should prioritize. Yeah, see, Ace of Swords. You finally realize what you must focus on, and you will take some time, or you probably have taken times to heal and to go for your manifestation and leave these toxic people behind. So yeah, that's why they don't like you, because you finally realize and you finally reach for the star and leave them behind. It's almost like well, I could have just say Cinderella, and this really looks like Cinderella, right? The blue gown. Yeah. I mean, I could have just said you are like Cinderella, and now you are finally discovered by the prince, and you bravely walk away from the hell house where you live with your evil stepmother and stepsister. If you see the latest Cinderella movie by Disney, when Ella told her stepmother, "You have never been my mother," like, that's independence. That's independence. And also, I think they also dislike you because no matter how much they bully you, you still shine brightly. Just like Ella, when she was trapped in the attic by her evil stepmother, she was singing. She was singing because she felt like, I have met the prince. I have fell in love. It was enough. And then her singing was what saved her, because the prince heard her voice, and he knew that there was still another girl in that house. And so Cinderella got out of the house and become a queen. And that makes her imagine what her stepsister and her stepmother feel. So yeah, this is your whole story, pile number 1. I shouldn't have talked so much. Like I could have said Cinderella, and yeah, that would be the end of it. So what is the final message I should get? Okay, final message for pile number 1. Final message for pile number 1, please. Spirit guide. Final message for pile number 1. Final message for pile number 1. 6. Listen. I think this is about balance. And this is also the voice of your intuition. This is similar to the Hangman. Listen to what your heart says. So if you haven't realized about these people yet, you will soon realize it. Treasure memories at the back of the deck. So this is the inner child card. Entertain your inner child. I think this is also saying that you should take a break so that you can get rejuvenated, and you can get downloads from the spirit on what you should do next. Okay, on what to do next. Like if you are still confused, why people don't like me, I have tried to be a good person for everybody. Like that is exactly where the fault lies. And it's like the universe is trying to make you to listen to what they have to say about this. So listen, stop, pause, take a break, take a vacation, take a holiday. Like when you take a holiday, you will realize what has gone wrong because your energy will change. You will be away from everybody on your own, and you will realize how quickly you heal, how quickly you feel better. Okay? So the only person you should listen to is the universe. So any other messages for pile number 2? Okay, thanks. Weaving flowers, 33 equals 6. So listening is the key to understanding everything and to understand your full power and potential. You are not meant to weave flowers for anyone else but for yourself. So this is like equal to watering your own garden, Page of Pentacles. Creating something for yourself that will benefit you and other people as well. Benefit you and other people. So not just other people, but you as well. Doing good work that will give light and hope to people who need them, but also give you emotional, spiritual fulfillment. Okay? So the universe has a mission for you. Waving flowers. You are meant to shine on this earth as a prominent figure, as maybe some of you are destined to be famous. So pay good attention to what the universe has to say about this, and really take a break. We cannot stress this enough. Look, the Hangman, the Fool, 6 of Swords. These are cards of adventure and vacation. I think you need this so that you can realize what you have missed. Maybe all this time your life is all about family work, family work, family work, never about yourself and your gift and your skill, which are one of the dreams that you have, one of the star in your map of the soul. So the universe now wants you to leave those people on their own devices. I mean, not necessarily leaving a job, except that job is very toxic, but it's like build better boundaries so that you can put on work that really matter, the work that your soul is here to do. Okay? So, okay, I have rambled long enough, so I will end it here. I hope this reading resonate for you, pile number 1. I wish you all the best. And if you want personal reading, the price and how to contact me and how to send the payment are down below in the description box. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye. Pile number 2. Hi. So if you chose the second pile or this cute sticker right here. Oh, and I just realized that this creature is being choked by a snake. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see then. Why people don't seem to like you, or why they can't seem to stand you. So if you missed the intro, this reading is not to put you down. It's not to pick on you, but to see what is the real problem. What's the cause of the problem? Is it you? Is it them? And how we can improve the situation, how we can heal maybe certain parts in your personality that may evoke negative reaction in other people. Okay, so let's see these oracle cards first, and then we will clarify with tarot. We have activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. Interesting. I already see similar theme with pile number 1 here. It's like you are like the chosen one. Ley lines, trust where you are led. This reminds me of King Arthur and the sword. I forgot the name of the sword, but there was this young King Arthur animated movie by Disney. Like, it was a classic movie, and King Arthur was a kid at the time, and I think he wasn't king yet, but then he pulled the sword from the stone. Oh yeah, the sword in the stone, I think that's the title of the movie. He pulled the sword from the stone, and he become anointed as a future king. So I guess when I see this energy, this is what I like. This is how I visualize it. You are the chosen one. You have gifts, spiritual gifts. It doesn't have to be a psychic gift. Can be a gift to awaken people, to arouse people, to stir people. Imagine someone like Jesus, Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, like those ascent master. Okay, so yeah, you are like that. Power places. It's like you have direct connection with the universe. So why some people don't seem to like you? Well, they hate Jesus, right? Yeah, I mean, people hate Jesus. So, well, let's see. Confidence. Divine confidence is completely different from the bravado of the ego. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence or love. Grant me courage I never knew I had. Divine confidence. I already see some similarities with number 1. Maybe the reason people dislike you is because they know that I think you are like the continuation of pile number 1. Like, pile number 1 need to establish better boundaries and to realize that they were so pure, they have been taken advantage of by people, and that it dimmed their light. And in your case, I think you have found the light, and or maybe you have always known that you should establish boundaries, and I think you are very confident in your own skin, and that makes people jealous somehow. And maybe when you speak or when you talk, it kind of trigger people sometimes because you are pretty straightforward. Maybe you talk very bluntly, and that's why people hate you, because you can expose their dark, their negative sides, or you have a way in being sarcastic. Like, maybe you have a gift in writing, or telling things as they are, and people don't like that sarcasm or that honesty, or people know that they are being shaded by you through your writing or through your speech, perhaps, or through your arts. Like people can draw caricatures, yeah, to to shade some politician, or to shade people in power, or to shade some situation that is going on in society. And people like that, people with gift like that, to expose, yeah, that's what Jesus did. He exposed those teachers of the law who know, who can remember every letter in the law, but they don't practice it in real life. And Jesus shaded them throughout the whole New Testament, and well, he got crucified. Because yeah, so many people hate him because their hypocrisy is being exposed. So you display this confidence that is pure, that is not fake. You are not phony. You are very honest with your words. You are not hypocrites. And because you are like that, it's like those hypocrites, when they stand by your side, people can see that they are hypocrites. That's why they hate you. So yeah. Yeah, the actress. I think this is like what others are when they stand beside you. But let's clarify with tarot before I ramble too far. But it looks like that to me. Oops. Let me clear the energy from the previous reading first, just to make sure. So God, Spirit, Universe, please clarify activated Earth as to why it's the reason people don't like pile number 2. Why this activated Earth is the reason people don't like pile number 2. Clarify, please. The Lovers. You are exceptional. You are a rare being. You are I'm trying to find the right word. You are an anomaly. You are an anomaly. And you are unconventional, definitely. Yes, you are a rare breed. And what they say about two birds on a feather, flock together. Yeah. But I think this is not about, well, maybe this is saying that you can only find true friendship in people who are like you. I think you are someone who is revolutionary, an anomaly. You are unconventional, and you probably anger many conservationists. It's like you are left field. Is that right? I don't know. But yeah, it's like you have spiritually transformed. Look at these butterflies. And being half human and half bird means that you are in the world but not of it. You know, you are a human. You are both human and divine, just like Jesus. Sorry if I talk about Jesus too often, but sorry, not sorry, because he is a perfect example, you know. So yeah, it's like you are doing things not in a way that is acceptable for most people. It can be something as simple as at school you are the quirky girl, you are the nerd, but you are quiet and you don't like people who are fake, who are shallow. And so a lot of maybe girls and boys in your class or in your school who probably are popular because of their looks, but not because of their brain or their spirit. It's like they hate you because they can see that you have something rare that they don't have. I'm trying to think of an example, but I cannot find one. But yeah, you are this, you have this confidence. You know that you are special. You know that you are special. You are an anomaly. And people don't like that. They are jealous of your power. They are jealous of your gift. They are jealous of your shine. And they don't like how you intentionally or unintentionally often put them in bad light. Like I said, if they stand beside you, like, people can tell who really shine from within and who are phony or fake, and so they don't like you. Yeah, it can be anything, but most especially is because you are out of the norm, period. So what about this confidence? Clarify confidence, please, Spirit, as to why pile number 2 is disliked by many people. Oh, and I just lit the deck, and we have the King of Wands. See, someone who marched on the beat of his own drum, and he may annoy a lot of people along the way. I think some of you probably, maybe if you are not the quirky nerdy kid, then either you are that or you are someone who is very fiery and always a little bit bossy, okay? A little bit bossy because people cannot catch up with you. People cannot catch up with you. So maybe that. So please clarify confidence as to why people don't like pile number 2, please. Why people don't like pile number 2, and why is it confidence? 6 of Wands, yeah. I mean, if the 6 of Wands, oh yeah. I tried to record your pile already earlier, but I think I went on, I got off track, so that's why I deleted the earlier recording. But I use a different tarot deck for your pile in that first recording, and you got the 6 of Wands. So I just want to show the 6 of Wands in this other deck because I think it represents your energy more rather than this. This is like someone hanging a carrot in front of this bird, so that this bird will which is like I think this is not the point of the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is about victory. It's about winning a fight. So this card doesn't really describe it. So where's that? Yeah, this is it. The 6 of Wands. See, this is what came up for you earlier in my first recording of your pile. So let me just yeah, this is you. This is you. You are victorious. You are confident. It's almost like you always succeed in whatever you do because you are blessed, because you do what the universe you are so aligned with the universe that whatever you touch succeed, and people are just jealous of you, especially those who try to win by dishonest ways or try to take a shortcut to success. It's like beside you they will look bad even if you don't say anything about them. You have this Leo energy, but I like to think that maybe sometimes you can be, because we have this King of Wands earlier. Where was it? I think sometimes you can be a little bit bossy as well. It's like there is a, because of that word confidence, I got reminded of a Leo. And yeah, maybe sometimes you are just you are impatient with people who cannot catch up with you, who are not in the same vibe as you. Like, not all people who are not in the same vibe as you are bad. Maybe sometimes they just don't understand, or that they are not on your level just yet, and it's like they are in your life so that you can help upgrading them, like if they want to, of course, if they want to do the work. But it's like maybe sometimes you look down on people, and yeah, that kind of discourage some people, I have to admit. So I don't know, let me know down in the comments, like if you are bossy and if people ever said that you are bossy, then maybe you should tone it down a little bit, you know, and don't be so blunt. Like if you want to shade some people, like use sarcasm or whatever, like they will know. And you don't have to be confrontational. Yeah, you don't have to be confrontational. So six of wands, balance. Okay, let's see what this Actress card means as to why people don't like pile number 2. Why people don't like pile number 2? What this this Actress card means as to why people don't like pile number 2. Clarify the Actress as to why it's the reason people don't like pile number 2. Wow, the Sun. So yeah, I think there are some Leos watching this. Yeah, you shine from within. Like I said, you are King Arthur. You are not some actors playing King Arthur, so your light cannot be hidden. I think well, maybe sometimes some people try to draw you in a drama so that you will kind of explode. And I will take this example from the novels that I am reading now. It's about boarding school, girls boarding school. Mallory Towers. There's a TV series of that in BBC. I think it's on season 3 now. But anyway, the main character is this girl called Daryl Rivers, and she's a girl who has her heart in the right place, who is very responsible, who is smart, athletic, like very much a Leo, right? But she has this temper. She doesn't have patience with people she label as weak, like people who are not confident with themselves, people like her friend Mary Lou, who is very shy, and they cannot stand up for themselves. So you hate those kind of people. You hate people who are fake. You hate people who try to please others. You hate people who, and you cannot, not hate, but you cannot stand people who cannot stand up for themselves. Like, you are too bright for some people. Pile number 2. It's like you have this king of the jungle Leo energy, and it's like people feel a little bit intimidated with your light. It's like when you look at the sun, you can go blind, right? Like if you look directly at the sun, you can go blind. So this is what these people feel. It's like they feel intimidated by you. Some of them probably they don't hate you, but they feel intimidated by you. But anyway, going back to this novel, so there was this girl who was who was a princess, a very spoiled, rich girl, and Daryl was popular in her class, and she was jealous, and she was angry when once Daryl kind of slapped her because this spoiled girl tried to bully someone who is even weaker than her. And so Daryl kind of slapped her in her temper. And since then, this girl Gwen, she realized that Daryl's weakness is her temper. Because even to the girl that she had rescued from Gwen, she was a bit mean because Daryl is someone who is very confident and brave and have a strong personality. So she kind of looked down on girls who are weak, who are shy, who cannot stand up for themselves. And so Gwen devised this plan to bring Daryl to trap Daryl in a drama. So she befriended this girl who she bullied before, Mary Lou, and feed her with bad stories about Daryl and her temper. And then one day, she framed Daryl. She was angry with Mary Lou over something, so she smashed Mary Lou's pen with her boots, with her shoes, and then she threw away her shoes and she smeared Daryl's shoes, the soles of her shoes with ink. So when they examine the case, when they investigate the case, Daryl was accused of being the one smashing Mary Lou's pen. And so I think your bright light, your confidence, which sometimes can be borderline arrogant and bossy, it's like it gets you trouble with others. It gets you trouble with others who cannot stand your light, who cannot, who feel like they are humiliated by you. Just like Daryl and Gwendolyn in the story, it's like they feel humiliated by you, even if you don't really mean it. But it's like they bear grudges against you because you are, and they use your light against you. They use your temper, your fire, your bossiness to trap you in a drama where you will lose patience and humiliate yourself. So be careful, pile number 2 of shining your light. I'm not saying that you should dim your light, okay? I'm just telling that don't be so straightforward sometimes. Be careful with your words. Be careful on how you expose these people, because when you get too controversial, when you get too bossy, when you get too a little bit too arrogant, like in the 6 of Wands energy, it's like they can pull you into drama. Okay, they can make you look like a clown. Like they will use every opportunity to humble you. So yeah, be careful about don't be so dramatic, okay? Like sometimes maybe, I don't know if Leos are dramatic. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't mean to shade Leos, okay? But if you like to be a little bit loud and bombastic about what you believe in, about your purpose, about your skill and talent, it's like be careful. Be careful because you can be pulled into you can be set up in someone's play, you know. I don't know how to put it in English, but yeah, you can be set up to so that you play other people's game instead of playing your own game, if you are not careful. Like sometimes you can get too extreme, too passionate, too confident, that you fall into traps and you get involved in someone's game without you realizing it. So yeah, the Sun. But I think with this Sun card, which is like the brightest card in the whole tarot, I think even this, this can also mean in my example with Daryl and Gwendolyn and the ink smear, this can be a smear in your reputation, because maybe you kind of speaking too highly or too big about yourself sometimes, even if you are right, and that cause other people to use that to speak against you, to smear your reputation. But since you are the chosen one, your light still shine brighter than the smear, but the smear is still there. So don't let anyone get the opportunity to tarnish your reputation by watching what you say and watching what you do. Like, say what you are meant to say, do what you are meant to do, but don't overdo it. Like, don't be dramatic, okay? Don't be dramatic. So if you expose people in a controversial way, the actors, so well, you can fall prey to someone's game against you, okay? So know when to speak and when to act, okay? And when to be strategic about it. Okay. Yeah, the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Pentacles and Strength. See? Leo energy. I think there are many Leos choosing this pile. Look at that. It's your energy. And Strength here means patience. Control your inner lion. Like, your inner lion probably already itched to eat somebody or to roar against somebody. But this girl is like your higher self, calming your inner lion down and trying to channel the lion's energy in a way that can be more well received by others. Like, don't be so loud, don't be so forthright. There are times to be forthright and there are times to control your inner lion and to channel your energy in human form. Like, use ways or use methods or strategy to say what you need to say in a way that is less controversial, less confrontational. Because we want to maintain peace as much as we can so that we will not get trapped into someone else's drama, okay? But the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. So this speaks about negotiation, see? Mutual understanding, exchange of words. Like, Six of Pentacles is normally about exchange of materials, but I think this is more like talks, negotiation. So yeah, if you are a business owner, don't be too cocky. Yeah, that's the word, cocky. Don't be too cocky. And be more strategic. Like, sometimes you need to play their game also, but not getting trapped in their game, if you get what I mean. Don't be pulled into their drama, but play it's like, understand how they play their games, to understand how you can, like, it's like this saying called, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer, something like that. So yeah, I think this is what the card means. So yeah, with the actors here, I think sometimes, there is another message coming. So sometimes you need to shade your light a little bit, like metaphorically, because your light can make people go blind. So if you have been too loud or if you have been too boastful, try to temper it down, tone it down a little bit, shade it. The reason why people don't like you is like because they are intimidated by your light, your forthrightness, also your exceptional leadership gift. But as a good leader, you don't always use force. Yeah, that's the word. Not attacking, like attacking is not the right word. You cannot always use force. Sometimes you need to use diplomacy. Diplomacy, yeah. And look at that, it's the same Japanese woman. Sometimes you have to use diplomacy, like tap into your feminine side. Like Leo is a very masculine. It's like go, 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 and it's like they just run over everybody who try to stop them. But you cannot do that here on earth. You have to sometimes tone yourself down a bit, be a little bit patient with your inner lion, and try diplomacy, right? Try diplomacy. Presidents all over the world, except if you are Donald Trump, they have to be diplomatic. No matter what they believe in, no matter whether they are left or right, it's like they still need to tolerate some aspect from the opposite side. Like you have to be diplomatic. Like even if you are a racist, when there are meetings between presidents of different countries, you still have to be polite and be tolerant and receptive of presidents from other countries that you look down on, you know. So yeah, that is the good and bad reason as to why people dislike you. So let me just pull a last message for you. Last message for pile number 2, please. Message they need to know about this matter. Message that they need to know. Let me get one more. Message they need to know. God, Spirit, Universe. Message that pile number 2 needs to know. Pure nature. Yeah, keep being yourself. Keep shining your light. But instead of being this blinding sunlight, be this rose. Like you still stand out. You still stand out. You are still confident in your purity, in being yourself. Like be apologetically yourself, but also clothe yourself in beauty, in kind words. Try to be more in touch with your feminine side so that you know intuitively when to shine and when to tone it down a little bit, right? Like it's like even the sun, they cannot shine brightly all year because plants will dry, lands will dry. Sometimes you need clouds, sometimes you need rain. So be more in touch with your feminine side so that you can still stand out with your gifts, with your skill, being unapologetically yourself, but you are packaged in this nice outer package that people can accept, okay, that people will admire instead of being feeling humiliated by you, okay, so that people can be proud of you, admire you, instead of feeling like they are being put off or being humiliated by you, okay. Moon dance, yeah, this is like sometimes you just need to, I think, being the sun, being this Leo energy, you want to shed light on all things, and it's like if there is anything that is shady, it's like you cannot control yourself to not expose them, but sometimes some things needs to be hidden, like this moon dance. You have to learn to dance in uncertainty. And I know that the fire sign, especially Leo, it's like they don't like when there are uncertainties on their way or when they are proven wrong. It's like they have quite some ego. Again, not to shade Leos, but I think, yeah, it's like a lion. You are like a lion. And sometimes you have to be comfortable in not knowing, in in being in this darkness, not being certain about things, yeah, and to just go with the flow. Go again, lean onto your feminine side, which is more comfortable in the dark because they can always rely on their intuition. Like when things are not clear, when things are murky, when your confidence is being hit by situation, you have to learn to be comfortable in the present moment and to rely on your intuition when things are uncertain. Okay, yeah. So if because you are someone who likes everything to be done well, for things to work smoothly, but sometimes there are unexpected things, and you have to be comfortable with that and to rely on your spirit guides, your intuition, your divine feminine side to get you out, to navigate this uncertainty and coming out of on the other side. So yeah, that's for you, pile number 2. I hope this message resonates, and I hope it helps you. So if you like this reading, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and check out the description box below for how to book personal reading if you are interested. And I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So if you chose the third pile or this sticker right here, I'm fine. I think this is Taeyong and Namjoon. I'm not sure. This is not the original sticker. Save me. Okay. So anyway, let's see what your cards have to say about why people seem to not like you so much, or why they can't seem to stand you. So this reading, if you skip the intro, is not to put you down, but to shed light on certain aspect of your personality which may need to be healed or to be toned down a little, like if you are into extremes and yeah, things like that. So let's see. I hope you understand. Let's see what your cards have to say. We have Inner Earth, you will survive this, new solution and beginnings. Wow, and we have Save Me and Inner Earth. So this is almost like your sanctuary from the world. Alright, let's see what the other cards have to say. True love, your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner. But this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Ooh, wait, but this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my feet, on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. Oh, okay. Already I'm thinking maybe some of you have a hard time loving yourself. It's like you there is the public side of you that look like you lack nothing in the world, but inside you have a lot of insecurities, and you may be trapped in codependency relationship or toxic relationship or karmic relationship where you need to learn some lessons. And the hardest lesson is that people will only truly love you if you love yourself and if you accept yourself, not when you try to please others. Because you try to place your value on people's approval. Like if your partner, if your friends, if they don't if they look down on you or they don't like you doing certain things, it's like the more you try to please them, the more you become their slave, and it's like it actually will put them off. I know that it sounds weird, like they are glad, they will be glad to take advantage of you because you kind of offering yourself to them, but they also look down on you because you don't have a principle, you don't have a personality on your own, you don't like yourself. So yeah, humans are weird that way. So let's see the rest of your card. Resilience and defiance. Oh, okay. I think this is what you are becoming, but like these two energies are different from this desperate energy, save me. Some of you, if you are not in codependent relationship, then you seek maybe you try to please your parents, your family, by being a model student, by doing whatever they ask from you until you are dry. But still they find flaws in you, and now you are just so sick of it. This may sound weird to you, but the only way to get them to respect you, to actually admire you, is to grow your own backbone, is to love yourself for who you are, be unapologetically yourself, and standing firm on your own 2 feet. Yeah, standing firm. Like even during the harshest dry season, it's like you still grow leaves. Like this tree probably have been chopped many times, and they survive harsh winter, and still they grow up. As long as they get the energy from Mother Gaia, from Earth, from the source, as long as their roots are deep within the security of Mother Earth, they will never die. See? It's like they cannot be stopped. So yeah, you need to grow some backbones. Maybe you will relate to pile number 1's message as well. Although I think for you it's more like pile number 1 is not having boundaries. For you it's more like you seek outside validation of yourself, and actually as a result it make people look down on you. Say you have a best friend and you try to please her by being her, like being at her every beck and call. Your friend will gladly, if she is a bad person, it's like she will gladly use you. But when somebody else comes who looks really like confident in themselves, and who looks very attractive, and they are attractive because they know their worth, and they become radiant and confident because of it, you can count on your friend to run to them and become their best friend instead of staying with you, even though you have been doing everything for your friend. Because your friends look down on you. She sees you like not as a friend, not as an equal, but more like a servant or something. I'm sorry for my choice of word. English is not my first language, so I cannot find a better term. But yeah, the only way people will love you for you is when you accept your true self and love yourself as you are. And for that you have to go inwards. You have to take a break from relationship. This is the same advice I gave pile number 1. And to really think about your own desires, your own personality, what you like, what you don't like, without any influence from others. Okay? I think now you are feeling quite desperate. Not desperate. It's like you are despair, because no matter how hard you try, you cannot make your parents or your, I don't know, family or your friends proud of you, even though you have tried very hard to please them. And the truth is, if you always follow what other people want from you, it's like they will keep taking. They will never appreciate you. And they will actually appreciate you when you grow your own backbone, when you grow your roots, when you are rooted in this belief that you are worthy, that the universe thinks you are worthy. When you are deep rooted in this belief that I am worthy, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am strong, and become this unapologetic, resilient figure who is who is attractive in her own terms. It's like only then your parents or your friends will respect you. It's like, of course, maybe at first they will hate you for being a rebel, but then they will respect you. They will, it's like if you stand your ground, stamp your foot and say, no, I'm not going to seek for your validation anymore, and I'm going to make my own way in the world. It's like they will respect you. And especially if it's your parents, when you eventually have the courage to break free from their control, to find yourself and to live in your own terms and to succeed in your own terms, your parents eventually will embrace you, because after all, you are still their kid. It's like they eventually will accept you if they still have some love for you. So for a lot of you, this can also be about your sexual orientation. Like your parents are conservationists, whatever. And it's like you have been suffering because you haven't shown your true self to them, and it kills you by the day. Save me. And so you need to go inward and to find that inside. I think the divine is inside of you. It's like they want you to go inward and to see that you don't need your parents' approval, that even if the whole world is against you, the universe loves you, and what can be bigger than that? None. The universe love for you is unconditional, and they don't care what is your sexuality. It's like you are created by them perfect as you are. Even if other people see it as anomaly, as something taboo, as something that is that they cannot stand. It's for some people, they cannot even look at you. But yeah, I remember this. There is this K-pop idol. Like, he's not a part of any group, but he's a solo artist, Holland. Like, he's one of very few Korean artists who are openly gay, and he recently got attacked in Itaewon. Yeah, I don't know how to spell Itaewon. Yeah, he got attacked there, and his attacker called him names, derogatory names for gays. So, but does that dampen his spirit? No, he stayed defiant. He fought back. He reported to the police. He posts in his social media, and he continued to campaign for LGBTQ rights. And yeah, I think that's yours. That is your main character arc. Your main character arc. Okay. So let's pull some tarot to clarify this. I'm going to use a different tarot deck for your pile. I'm going to use this beautiful, what is this deck called again? Tarot of the Divine. Oh, I love the rain. So the only way for you to get out of your misery is through. Like, yeah, don't bend down to anyone. Just go your own path, okay? Stay true to your path. Yeah, you will survive this. New solution and beginnings. I forgot about this. Oh my god. So if you have been looking like, you maybe you have been screaming to the universe, save me, because maybe your parents have dampened your light. They have been pressuring you. They have been pressuring you to conform to acceptable sexual norms, or I don't know, societal norms, whatever, and it's like you feel like you are suffocated. This card says you will have new solution and beginnings. You will survive this. Maybe I should read the guidebook. I think the universe will provide you a way out. I don't know, maybe connection, or maybe in a new job where you can finally move out of your parents' house or your family house, or where you grow up, where you feel suffocated. It's like they will, the universe will arrange a way for you to maybe get kicked out of that place, or have to leave that place, to a place that is much better for you, to a place where you feel safe. So let's draw the tarot cards first for pile number 3. For pile number 3, Spirit, what this inner earth mean, and why is it the reason pile number 3 is not liked by some people? Why is it inner earth? Oh, okay. So I have gotten off tangent a little bit there. So we are asking the question about why some people dislike you. So I think for you, pile number 3, you have come out on the other side, or almost there. You have learned to love yourself and to stand up for yourself, and that's why people don't like you, because they look at you being comfortable in your sexuality, or maybe if you haven't come out yet, it's like you have your own way of being happy with yourself, and it's like your family or your community don't like that. But anyway, what is this inner earth? Why is it the reason pile number 3 is disliked by some people? Oh, I swear this 6 of Wands want to come out again. And what's below it? It's 5 of Swords, right? Yeah, bullying and pressure. Oh, and 2 of Cups. Some 2 of Cups there. So why inner earth is the reason pile number 3 is not liked by some folks. Thank you. 2 of Wands, 6 of Wands. I think I will just show you the card, but I won't take it. 2 of Wands. I can see this inner earth, inner Garden of Eden as this island. Look at that. It's almost similar, right? The 2 of Wands is like you have to choose whether to go left or right. It's like you are torn. So for some of you, you are like it's like you are on the journey to becoming yourself, but not yet. It's like you are still torn. Let me read the guidebook for this, or maybe I should read the guidebook for this card instead. Oh, new solution and beginnings. This is the solution and this is the new beginning. Oh my God. Look at how aligned this is. New solution and beginnings. Oh, yeah. So, sorry. Okay. So, I think with inner earth, I think some of you have already found your true self, and you learn to be comfortable. It's like you get this download from the universe that like this person has 2 faces, like they are an anomaly, but they are gods. So I think, or at least I think they are gods. So I think this is saying that the universe approve of you, even though we have two sides and 2 heads here. So I think you have you have suffered from living two lives. Like one life is a facade for society, and one life is the life in the dark. Like maybe you hide your sexuality or whatever, and the universe is going to give you a solution and a new beginning so that you can truly be yourself, not being torn like this anymore, not living two lives anymore. But we are talking about why people don't like you. So let's see the explanation for the card Inner Earth. Oh, there. Inner Earth, you will survive this new solution beginning. Inner Earth, also known as Agartha, sorry if I butchered that, is believed to be a hidden subterranean world within the planet itself. Many ancient cultures mention it in their stories. It says that some of the beings of ancient lost lands, such as Lemuria. Ooh. Now I'm thinking about Avatar, like Avatar 2, how humans target the people of I forgot the name of the country again, but yeah, the blue people. I forgot the name of the country, but anyway. All right, let me just get straight to the message. Many have searched for Inner Earth in the physical world, but without success. So the mystery continues. Is it a place that exists in the physical or on another level of consciousness? There are solutions beyond what you can perceive, surprising outcome to your problems and situation, resolutions that are in the best interest of all involved. Ooh, okay. So maybe the universe will offer you solution that actually will get you out of this hiding, but will also maintain your good relationship with your family. So a good, peaceful resolution, it seems. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck, and have no idea what to do, you are being reassured that there is a way out. You will survive this and things will work out. If you are stuck in a rut, do something to shake up the energy and shift your thinking. Try something you wouldn't normally do. Soon you will see that the whole new worlds of solution are available. Okay, so I think the reason people don't like you is because you start to change. You start to change. Like before, you obey your parents, perhaps. Like you do whatever you present your version. You present a version of you that they like, or what society like. And now, your other self has started to come out because you have learned to appreciate your other side, which is not really other side, but it's just that part of you that you keep hidden in the dark. And you have started maybe this new solution and beginning is like maybe you meet somebody or you connect with people who are, this is like heaven on earth. So maybe you meet with people who are like you, like people closet gay, things like that. And again, I remember the movie Avatar, where these people of, oh damn, I cannot remember the name of the country. Let me find out. Pandora. Okay, that's the name of the country. The people of Pandora. So you have seen in Avatar 1 how humans hate the people of Pandora because they think that they want the resources. They want to exploit the country, but they also think the people there are. It's like because they are not humans, they don't deserve to live. So this is your situation. You have found your Pandora. Oh, and that rhymes with not rhymes, but I remember Pandora's box. So I think you have started to open your Pandora's box, and that's why people notice the change within you. It's like you have started to stand up again, stand up for yourself. You have started to not refusing to follow anybody's norms, but your own and the universe. And people have noticed that, and they don't like your changes. They don't like your changes. So you have gotten a new solution to your issue, and you have started a new beginning So maybe you have met people like you, like the people of Pandora, your own Pandora, and you start to rebel. You start to rebel against the norms forced on you by society, by your family, and you start to show your true personality. And I think that's why your family or your community dislike you, because you change. True love, please clarify true love, and why is it the reason pile number 3 is disliked by people? Clarify true love, spirit. Just one card, thank you. Wow, we got 2. 3 of Wands, see? Yeah, you are getting out of that hellhole. You want to escape. Yeah, you want to get out. And yes, the Hermit, true love. You have discovered yourself. To me, this always remind me of Harry Potter's Patronus, and you know Patronus is a happy thought or a powerful thought that give you hope. And you have realized that the only way for you to truly live is to be yourself, is to unapologetically be your true self, with all your so-called dark side, or the side of you that you have hidden from light because you are afraid of getting discriminated. So yeah, I think there may be many of LGBTQ people community in this file. It's like you eventually find out that your inner happiness, a happiness that is everlasting, a happiness that will last, is a happiness that you find within yourself, a happiness of being you, being authentically you, okay? And you will take action. You will take action upon this new solution and beginning. I think someone will give you an offer where you can escape the environment that suffocate you and move to a new environment that is more like this place where you feel safe and accepted, your own Pandora, okay? So what about resilient and defiance? I don't think we need any, I don't think we need anything else. I don't think we need clarification for this. It's very clear. But I will read from the guidebook about resilience. Resilience. The seedling that reaches through the crack in the pavement, the lotus flower that blooms from the murkiest waters, and the phoenix. You are like all these things. So you are this seed which fall onto a very dry, very hard environment, but you survive. You survive how your parents treat you. I think some of you probably, actually your parents, your family know that you are, that know this shadow side of you, know this side of you that you never said out loud. Maybe they know your sexual orientation and they try to repress it. But you survive. You survive, and you will climb out of your prison. After the fire, the landscape looks bleak, beaten, blackened, and empty. But if you look more closely, you will see signs of life. That bluebird, for instance, is symbolizing happiness to come. Ooh, yeah. You've been through a lot and need to rest. You are depleted, but the strength you store within is as deep as the well. Yeah, this is the well, the inner well. As deep as the well which can transform the most dismal landscape. Tap into that now, and the world before you will become lush, verdant, and magical. Exactly. This inner earth. You survive. You survive the repression, how your society, how your parents try to change you, maybe change your sexuality, but you persevere, and you survive. And now I think the universe, having seen you pass the test and having seen you become stronger through the obstacles, they will offer you this solution, a way out, so that you can grow. Okay, you can grow, and it will be life-changing. When the resilience card appears, take a closer look at the cards around it. The cards around it, yeah. Their meanings are especially important, and you should listen carefully to their message with an open and honest mind. So yeah, I think with resilience and defiance, you have survived all this, and now you start to show your true self, your true colors, and people don't like it. It's simple as that. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is not about your personality, not so much as what you believe in, and yeah, your true identity, as your true identity. So if you have been wondering, like, I think for those of you in this pile, you already know why people dislike you. It's just that you wonder, when will this end? And that's your answer. Someone will rescue you. In some instances, like, some people will give you an opportunity and you will rescue yourself through that opportunity. Okay, so last message for pile number 3, please. Last message. Last message for pile number 3 that they need to hear. Last message. Wow, 44 stranded. Let me read the guidebook on that one. Yeah, you are looking for some place to land. You have just escaped, and now you are like kind of in a limbo. But the solution will come, okay? Help will come. You are doing great. Misdirection, misjudgment, fear of failure. Look at this young sailor stranded with his ship on top of a tall tree. He needs his anchor to help him get back down to earth. The card asks, how did the ship get here? This is such an unusual place for a seafaring vessel. At times we feel the same. We find ourselves in situations we can't quite understand. Sometimes we feel we've made mistakes because of our expectations are so high. We set ourselves up for failure. We either beat ourselves up over our performances, or we are so intimidated that we never even begin. Failure is a necessary part of success, as important to the journey as rudder on a ship. So for some of you, yeah, you are stuck in this Two of Wands energy, but you will soon, it's like a stair will be offered to you, and you will climb it. Okay, so a stair will be offered to you, and you will climb down to a new earth. So yeah, for a lot of you, you are still in this in-between state where you are stuck in a place that doesn't fully accept you, and whatever you do cannot please them, and this other place where you can unapologetically, where you can freely be yourself, and where you are accepted with unconditional love. So you are in this in-between stage. So that's why we have this stranded card. Night ride. 44, 46. So 2 people, maybe at least, will come towards you and rescue you. 2 members of your soul family. So another message for pile number 3, please. What they need to hear. Liberty. Liberty. You will soon be liberated, free to be yourself. So be patient, hang in there, pile number 3. I think you always know. I think it's you don't even question why people don't like you, or maybe some of you are still confused. It's like maybe for some of you, you notice change within yourself. It's like all this time you have been okay with what your parents want, following their norms, following their rules, following their dreams. You have always been okay with it. But then maybe somebody find you, somebody who is part of your soul family, and you realize that, yeah, misdirected. Oh, okay. So this this reading is very layered. So somebody has made you realize that you have been following a path that is not authentic. You have tried to follow your parents' wishes, and still they are not satisfied with you. And so you realize that actually you will be much happier if you follow your own path, and you will live a more fulfilling, longer, happier life if you follow your own path and just be yourself, not seeking to please anybody. So eventually you will realize that no matter what you do, your parents or your family or people around you you seek to please will never truly love you, okay? It's like they don't outright dislike you, but it's like they look down on you, and they have this expectation of you that you can never fulfill because you are not that person that they want to be. You are your own person. So rather than trying to please them and meet their high standard, which is like you will never reach because it's not you, not because you are stupid or not because you lack anything. It's just that their expectations are not you, so you cannot fulfill it. It's like your body will reject. You will have this mental stress trying to fulfill those standards because they are opposite of who you are. So you finally eventually will stop making these people love you because they will never truly love you. They only love you if you meet their expectation. It's like no matter how hard you try, even though you have tried, they are still not satisfied. So you eventually will realize that there is no use being stuck in here, and you rather take action. After you find the solution, you will take action and you will run off. But the card of Inner Earth says that the resolution will benefit everyone. So I hope that you will gain liberty without having to confront your parents or without having to sever ties with them. It's like maybe you will be sent somewhere to study and you will be free of them, or you will get a new job somewhere or get a scholarship and you will be free of your prison. And the rest of it, it's like it depends on you. Okay, so just one more card about how this will turn out. Or any message for pile number 3. How this will turn out, or any message for pile number 3. Look at that, freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom, dream grand things for divine sacred reason. I think the reason why you are unhappy partly is because you are neither here nor there. So choose yourself, okay? Because if you are stuck with your old life, it's like you don't fit there anymore. You have changed, so they will not like you as before, and you may be better off chasing your own freedom, right? But another gateway, see, new solution appears in you. New life is unfolding with blessing to you. So don't be afraid, pile number 3. If that opportunity comes, you will know it. Or if you are afraid you will miss it, ask your spirit guides to guide you so that when this opportunity comes, or maybe it has come, you will take it and it will take you to a new life where you can have more freedom to be yourself. So that's for you, pile number 3. I hope this reading resonates and I hope it helps. If you want the personal reading, the details are down below. Please give me like, subscribe to my channel, and check check out the description box for how to book personal reading and other information. And I will see you next time. Bye.